Howdy do, everybody. Clarence here, and I'm entering a new chapter in my life where I'm finally getting myself together. And in this new chapter, I'm finally feeling happy after an absence of years of that joy. I'm finally feeling peace again. I'm finally feeling comfort. I'm finally feeling acceptance and closure. I feel most importantly the closure of not making grandma and papa proud. I made the mistakes myself, doing everything I was told not to do, and then had the nerve to lie on top of it, which made the situation even more uncomfortable, which got me in even more trouble. In this chapter, I don't want any negativity, which is why, frankly, I'm not going to any reunions. No class reunions, no family gatherings on the Kenner side. I might go to a Price reunion because Grandma Minnie was the only biological grandparent I was able to make proud of me. The only reason she was proud of me is because she was the youngest like me. So she saw herself in me because she was the youngest. And I turned her on to Eagles Kingdom here. This Eagles Kingdom right here. And she jumped on the Philadelphia Eagles bandwagon for the last 7 years of her life. She rooted for the Philadelphia Eagles. I adopted the Steelers a year after she died, 2008. So it was just Philly at that point. But Grandma Minnie was the only one I was able to make proud. So I'm going to reach out to my mother's side of the family. But I'm cutting off my cousins. I respect them. I love them. I'm talking about on my father's side of the family. But as I'm getting myself together, maybe when I do get myself together, maybe I'm saying they're probably right. But I don't think so. I don't believe I made Grandma and Papa proud at all. Because I was such a bad kid. Cheating. I, I ain't no way. I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard of this right here. Anyway, I don't want any of that negativity. I love my cousins, but I really don't know them. I love them, but we're not friends at this point because I just never felt part of the family. Aunt Gloria is not even proud of me, so I'm not even gonna bother going to any reunions. Maybe after I get myself together, maybe I'll think, hey, maybe they're right. But I'm entering a new chapter as I'm getting myself together. For now, as far as family, I got my mom's side, and then I got my chosen family, which is a mix of Grand Centurions squad and, of course, Annie's Playhouse squad, which I get to see in the city of Bridgewater every now and then. I hope to hang out with Connor soon, and Katie, and my nephew. Especially Graham in the city of Bridgewater, and Grandpa Bill, and Mana. But I have nothing malice to say about my cousins. Even Christina or any of the Moors that The only bad thing I gotta say is, why did you move to Dallas? Aunt Pat, what the heck do you see in Jerry Jones, Aunt Pat? What do you see in Jerry Jones? I know you're looking for a man, but Jerry Jones cannot be your man. How about them Cowboys? Nothing. Christina, Bonnie, Angela, Sean, Tajay, Janae. How about them Cowboys? Nothing. Maybe in a couple of years, I'll probably come and visit, Eagles versus the Cowboys. We'll probably meet up and hang out there. Philadelphia versus Dallas. Cause I know. And secondly, cause weren't you Saints fans before Grandma died? And then after Grandma died, you moved to Dallas. Maybe you're right about Grandma and Papa being proud of me. I know they loved me, but I don't know if I made them proud. I was such a bad kid. I have this new chapter. It's just, as soon as I get myself together, possibly going back to school, possibly. I think. Or just this job training here in the Addison area for disability. It just hurts so bad I never made Grandma and Papa proud. I just don't need to go into any reunions because it obviously still hurts. You don't know what it's like being the youngest. So I miss Grandma and Papa. Sometimes I do, but I wish I was able to make them proud. I don't even feel part of the family, so I'm trying to keep it positive and just move on. Maybe I'll go to a reunion after I get myself together. That's all I have to say for now. Bye.